YouTube, how are you guys doing? But you not left better again. How they do? When I be enjoy the talking, I know that. But what's they go on? The Black Friday hunting. When I be able to get that thing them. But now do the subscription, no? Now they go. No to money. I say subscription. Like, we say, hey, they can give money. Okay. Then, una way they give the super tanks. It don't tell. Now don't forget sweet. Yes, now find the super tanks. Now click and follow the instructions. We need less than 200 subscribers. Follow reach 100,000. Let's make this happen. Una thank you. Na YouTube. Fambulem. 2 land grabbers them. 2 land grabbers them. They don't meet up. Then they come with development for we by this land business. 2 land grabbers. You know that, eh? The military and the Ministry of Lands. The military create the Senate to nakam. Yes, create the Senate go tell you say them broke them building. Or them again a return. Services, school, self and the military. We know. So why they say 2 land grabbers then they meet up? What do you think? But this, they say they meet up for the good of the land. Now they meet up for the good of the land. The Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, alongside the Minister and Ministry of Defense, they say they don't sign the Oja for bring developments per housing business na salon. That would be better. Even yesterday, we talk about the military, the engineering sector of the military. Waiting people let me say we get it. Okay, well, listen now. Yeah? For one landmark event na the Ministry of Lands, then conference room, then signed an MOU, formal one, between the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning and the Ministry of Defense. This strategic collaboration they mark a significant step towards where they want for address salon in housing problem and how they want for accelerate national development. Tell me say no to good word you hear sober. The military for can begin belows. Sometimes they don't get money for bill for themselves. Now them barracks there. So at least if they come under the Ministry of Lands. Anyway, let we hear the signing ceremony. Well, the senior permanent secretary of the Ministry of Lands, Mr. Abdul I.M. Fofana, he be described, say this is a memorable day for achieve national development. The Minister of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, when Dr. Toyad Senesi, he said, but this is historic making. And this is the one unique event, this one. If we talk Tranga one say, the MOU, that the Memorandum of Understanding, now a deliberate and carefully planned initiative we go there in national interest. Then design now for promote housing development for everybody in a salon. Because the Minister of Land self no say where them be go out tough Where TAF don't come, say they can build affordable housing. That be scam. Yes, that be scam. But again, TAF say if it is affordable to those that can afford it. It's affordable, but now you able for afford them. Now you affordable too. Yes. Aha. But this one, they say now for promote housing development for everybody in a salon, including civil service, public service, and general public. That are we all. Inside the country today, we dey suffer because us no do. Now so the Minister of Land say. He said this one way me and the Ministry of Defense, the military don't come meet up so. You don't open with eye. So the need for support national development. The military is not only limited to war, but also to development. We talk yesterday. And this one, Koro one, we dey see where they happen na the sub-region. The key objectives them inside waiting they sign. The key objectives them inside the signing. 1. Estate development. The sojaman them then go embark on the development of housing estates, wherefore increase the country in national housing stock. We get housing right now, safe. Local housing, we get anyone. Because if the Ministry of Lands they say it go increase we housing stock, okay, you building, but not to host that one, none in our office. Forget. Alright, today 2. A new city creation. They don't come back. This new city here, they don't come back. Then they can create a new city. And this one, they said a long-term vision for involve the military for create new city where go decongest Freetown. Instead of the area, the 2 land grabbers that they can create one new city. The Ministry of Lands and the military. They want for decongest Freetown. So the military and the Ministry of Lands, then they can create a new city. When they create them, then they go make people in common of Freetown go tap there, and other primary cities them, and then they utilize vast tracts of state land. Create a new city, then they use state land for create the new city. How? Now outside state land they were big, so we go able get a city. Okay. Inside they tell una just to ask that 2 land grabbers they meet up so. Una go understand. Because they try to see who side they want to create this new city here. Na Banda Juma? No. Na Panguma? No. Na outside? Na after Waterloo? Na Mama? Papa God. Na Masheka? Na Banana Island, na York? And if you ever see outside people there. Now outside you land the begin one thing you want to. The land grabbers are coming with their new city. Okay. You go land. When they reach na Black Johnson. People at the diaspora so fire now. I got a friend. Okay. Inside this memorandum of understanding, revenue generation. They say this partnership between the military and the Ministry of Lands go increase revenue generation. We go support the military and it go support the ministries them, and it go be of public good. The military back they go spend money. Things are getting serious. Okay. Land security. This collaboration between the Sojaman and the Ministry of Lands go strongly support the Ministry of Lands for acquire and secure state land them against illegal activities. Bash kodonko bash. Bash kodonko bash why be they tell you just efficient a player they play. So the Ministry of Lands they can begin use Sojaman now. Balance. When we see the Ministry of Lands say na state land, they don't know. Bragon, na Sojaman and the candy. Okay. But one message. Dr. Turat Tennessee and the Minister of Lands in final warning not to the one the way they grab land. He not on the grab land again. Sorry. So the one the way they grab land. He said the solid collaboration between the Sojaman and the Ministry of Lands, it go whip that one day where people can go fraud. The minister, he said, if you name not clean per land grabbing. It not clean. Okay. Any institution where they work with 10 land grabbers them, they know they help the country. Now judiciary they pa. Just call them if they want to talk. And Dr. Tennessee say we in don't team up so with the Sojaman day. You know they encourage that one day again. Okay. The Chief of Defense Staff, he say, but the Sojaman there, he say left and give me. We are commitment, it's wrong bad. He say yes, we know say we duty now for fight and bring peace during war. But equally so, we dedicated for contribute to development in peace. Well, he be tell thank you to the minister for the collaboration and confirm say the military now actively go embark on estate development projects. The Deputy Minister of Defense in be expressed glady for the long-standing partnership and confidence where the military gets with the Ministry of Lands. It be affirm their commitment for support President's bill in agenda. The Deputy Minister of Lands is be expressing great glady over the strengthened collaboration. He said because right now they get Sojaman back in. When I say ya na state land una come here, una no green na Sojaman and go call for na wetin a bit. Sojaman first, then they take bulldozer then go broke. Yes. Where should they na Sojaman and they go put na land for like go guide land. Now Sojaman no can team up with Ministry of Lands. All this way they see na free tongue. Na free tongue bet na dey this year. Okay. Our I say why they not go upgrade the barracks name and make it to standard. When I then they ask just on I say no, sometimes they not get money. I mean they can't team up with Ministry of Lands. Moses say Tibule, this government they get game here. They never set up the military against the next government in case they lost the next election. Because if the next government not agree with this plan, well, na katakata na ingo boss. Okay, na Mosdi na intoka. This MOU, it removed the long-standing partnership between the two ministries then. That are Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Lands. Where they underscore a progressive change where we will focus on the security sector and a unified commitment to national progress. You there? Eh? Salon Ministry of Lands and Salon Soja. Huh? That combo day. Whoever you read go. For real. That combination. That kind of a combination day. Problem Didi. Trust. But now they go no more. They say that for the good of the land. Even for the good, wahala no di. Alpha, welcome. What you get for we?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, and thank you to Mr. Osman for your wonderful contribution. I just want to miss a few mission for today. I think say my number one point of talk now with President Bio in Zoom meeting way before old. I feel saying some of the recommendation that why we make, to also for travel. That Zoom meeting the way it makes so even if it costs Sierra Leone, the cost Sierra Leone reach $100. Now internet they use, and the president gets internet in office. So that would have curtailed a lot of money for we country who for don't save. But when you look at the one the way they can for justify the president in travel one. First of all, let we know say that they work than they do. Even if they say precision, in fact, Mike say the president for travel more. Now one of the radio programs them, yeah, and he's the same person that say one of the job of the president now for travel. These are the kind of people we want for whole salon after the president's done left. These are the kind of people that we want to maintain power. So that tells you, even if President Bio come on a power, the fact remains the other regime, if they'll be able to maintain power, is going to be worse than President Bio. Because if they cannot say the truth here, then just they justify the president in travel one as if there is no other means where you go for all bilateral meetings them without traveling. Then it means waiting in the Senate too. But this is just one recommendation where we don't cry, not only these programs, Sierra Leoneans them don't cry, say no, but not to all meeting the president for go. If you hear the Mike, they say the president in travel, they bring money, we're going to go and sign documents them. It's not true. There are a lot of trips I know the president go and do has nothing to do with business. A lot of them. And just this year, you will see 33 travel trips. Almost per trip, then they get actually something for do with Sierra Leone. If you check them, it not reach 20. Yeah? The statutory travels, them way we don't do this year, it not reach 20. So all the remaining one, them all, as a result of President one go yanda, one reach yanda, one waiting and call. So I feel safe for me, if we don't utilize this means of holding Zoom meeting Some again for sending representative the wedding at the different embassies. Them, I feel say if I don't save more money, again not only for save more money, that money they for don't make positive impact in our country. Other than every travel, president they go with private jet. We all know the expense how a private jet's expensive. No matter how you want for downplay and the other way for make clear, you see, Mike said the president decide MOU. Signing MOU does not mean it's a contract. This is some of the things that I make her say, when you get people away they do interview, sometimes back they say for do some research. You need just put topic there, do thorough research. Yeah. I signed MOU in a memorandum of understanding. Say, okay, I understand. Na so. When the actual project or whatever come, it's totally different. So if the president, Mike, they say the president they sign MOU, he's not signing project. You have the expert demo, you have the one the winner, the line ministry, when you talk about the energy. The president, we don't put Yunkela. Yunkela is capable of handle no matter how big that project will be, as long as it's related to lights, because he has the experience. But president will go there. A president I don't go yonder. A president I don't go. What's in the sense when you get man the position for? What's in the work? If you know me the expatriates in NASA, you will understand. But no, there are people where they work, therefore they do then visit then or they go then travel and but the president wants to go all on those travels. And it costs the nation a lot of money. Mike and the others will continue for justify him, whether we like it or not. But I'll go to the deputy minister quick. The deputy minister, for me, I feel say pass the one for puts pressure on Amu. Because if they put pressure on her, let them go back to the MCC report we come out, the MCC scorecard. Now the man reference. The man not just don't bill and say, okay, yes, we don't feel what they call. No. He made mention and he referenced the scorecard. Say yes, we don't feel Naya. And it's very, very true. No, also not the way the papa did come out past the any other thing you feel say the host to become effective. It's not possible. For any time we president Bio travel, you find out say all the ministry and are just what they call no more than they pan. All the ministries them, if you want more up and down than they pan, up and down. Send away for the doing work when I'm for step in foot very firm in the pan politics business in one position. They want to take the SIPP in 2028. So everybody get their own thing that I make you the president in SSF will at least spend more time in country than outside. Yeah? Spend more time in your country, make sure say things that they run. That make government effectiveness year in, year out, then go fail them. Papa no dinner house. Mama self they travel. So the picking them, then go continue for the play. When President Bio do that visit, one great that you building. Some of we know to say what they call the CFA. I talk na this the same platform I say unale will watch. Not to President Bio no more Chief Minister also. I say this one not to me, not to go one I made the problem I mean the challenge, but the continuity of them. From then the President Bio take over. Before the man don't say don't go you building, you don't this. Things begins from there. And we don't go back so. So now let's go on a quick one. Let's go to the other one quickly. Number 2 thing now the Mike Berewa, sorry, the Ministry of Lands and the and the Defense Ministry or the Ministry of Defense. I think for me I feel say it's a good venture, but I don't feel say again at the Ministry of Lands no more for day into this one. Wait to make I say so. The Ministry of Lands look to expatriates in doing building designs. You see, there are different components. This is not the one problem where these governments come with way I feel say they affect them performance. There are a lot of ministries the way they do overlapping events or activities them. Yeah, Ministry of Lands, you get your role. The defense, they get the your role. When I bring the housing inside it, the housing and then go design which when I do something where go be people will be no, yes, this is result oriented. But when I just kind of we don't they can't sign agreement, they can't make new city. Hey. Wait, first. From the starting, who are they inside this setup?
Well,
Waiting at the
la help that side. You know, say they don't incorporate Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. Now one
okay.
ministry.
So that makes sense. Also, Ministry of Lands. Okay, even at that, sir. Even at that, you see, this is not the other thing we me get. If you go back, like quote some of we policies them. The new World Bank project cycle. One reason we make the government most time. I don't talk and I say we make government projects then they fail. Now because then they do some of them here for gain political goals. Yeah. Now, when I bring up this policy, or when I don't bring up this kind of what they call, how are they able to incorporate the local people inside? With una they do decide they want to go take land them. Una they go take land inside and people are not there too. Now people are in places that are ready for go take. Within the policy, how are they able to incorporate? Assuming not say they want go beyond my sheka or Waterloo side. The people communities they know one them day. Which una don't do, how una don't bring them at the table, they able for understand, say yes, this project where they come now for we all, not for just one set of people. That's now one. Number two, people in London, don't like what you make mention. People in London, I pray no more than go they pray. If you don't be careful, me, I always this benchmark my own brother. My own brother take today. If we tell her right now, say for go buy land na salon, it vex for you. Somebody buy 1 acre land now this month by Regent Grafting Road. They don't fence some APC term. I no go ever forget. I go left and talk this thing. Say if APC can have power, they go sabi me. Yes. That economy, I no go ever forget. Them pull that land, everything that my brother had. Imagine you don't be you don't fence place. It's hey, the alimu like this, all kind thing. So the fact what they say. That same thing then go happen at communities them. So side and they plus you go just kind of say, oh, the ministry saying they want this place on and then get this land. At the end of the day, bring the people them. You get the local councils them, bring them on board. So and the thing is, people will make how they bring this thing. Mean a project made a study or not a study, right? Most of them here, if we don't see their loopholes here, we don't bring up ads for lead and come back now they drawing board. Now failure they go for. They fail. So then at this early point, I think they're able to bring all the key stakeholders them, not to the Ministry of Lands and the Defense Ministry that they no more no communities who the intent for them project then they go should be part of this thing. So tomorrow, you know, go bring confusion, you know, go bring faith, you know, like we no more would say Black Johnson. Yeah? Today people they crying at Black Johnson. Today. You know why? Because they left them out. They say, our government. But who made up the government? Now we. Who that get the land they develop fix so that community people and get them. Tomorrow they go say, oh, now we lantern your system, say Western area, now government own. But private people all lands them now Western area. So who that get for suffer at the end of the day, now the poor masses back. The poor masses. Black Johnson, a lot of people they abroad suffer. Videos then they, tips then they. The reason why they suffer, they never involve them in the decision making, in the planning stage. If they involve them, their voice would have been heard. At the end of the day, they go for understand, say yes, oh, law shifts, law makes so people are not going to suffer that much. Yeah? But if not so, I'm afraid these 2 years plus way left for this government for say them go for achieve that kind of goal day. I know they say it's not possible, but slow watch and see. Yeah. And lastly, for me, I always say this again. God, edit. So a lot of you say, I post on Facebook. Say, not only compounded problem we get. Now compounded problem, it get brother and sister where they add back by the compounded problem. Like we Tony will say yesterday, not only prayer we need. Lord add prayer point, Lord come to action points them. Yeah, the fact remains every sector where you look at now that this government no one for accept. Mike say, like can they say they take the country, they say APC don't ravage I underline that word there, why they make me notes. When you when you take a country that is ravaged, you yourself what they take and get for what your expenses, you get for what you traveling, you get for what the way they live. Because remember your word where you don't say. First, Lima me they say austerity. Mike, you New English na ravaged, right? The fact remains when you take a ravaged country, you get for look at how you say get for run the country. It says they are building everything new because you refuse for develop the existing structures the way you don't meet. The one the one I know say yes, this no way, not the way you go get from inside it. When I will say that continuity, the toll road they made, in fact, the campaign on toll road at the end of the day, they say that continuity. They add tax for we. But wait, I don't go per tax business law. Wait till you come with the 2026 the financial act and don't pass. And they try for get the document for study, and because that thing they will get cause problem for Sierra Leone, and they will ask what you don't do this government. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get for me?
Thank you so much, Tripoli. Thanks to the panelists and to all listeners. In a way, you get problem, for solve them, you always get for involve the people and we part of the problem wherein they suffer either the consequence, and then because then go give you more information on or indication of why you really need for solve that particular problem. So I'm glad we Mike go by that show and then open the line small so that it will feel the effect. Because sometimes we people in the pada high horse, they're not getting nothing for do with the peasant person because na so now in the look at it. Most times they inside tinted motor car and then they whisk them off with traffic control for them, clear and go side they go, come back. Need something for buy, saying Joe quick, Joe go get this. Joe nine they go na the place, na the market, they see. They rub skin with people and they feel the waves, the smell, if people and they by the streets can get soft foods mix up with the gutter breeze and everything. Now in the smeller. Meanwhile, it in a high-rise office, from there I go na fine clean house, no electricity problem, watch television, no get problem with phone. Then they give them all the data we need. So it's very easy for lazy dom and defend failing situations over and over. So we then open the line small. Then people are waiting, they feel the pain, waiting, they experience the reality of life. Then give you small dose, It take a full as if you appreciate, and then the blood begin boil up. Oh no, I for go back and I'm in fighting mode. For last you say, who's I be been there, and I no more for express. The when you come to the drug issue, they already know at the beginning way, everybody begin really for put much by that talk and the same fight with them begin. Whether they say na AI bots, whether they say this na exaggeration, whether they say this na opposition, whether they say you can tell we, would I die of overdose or who's kind die, whose kind body wanna collect. We will tell you say na this, na give we the number. Then all turn all over the place. And finally then come to the conclusion that this thing is real. And President Bill spent a little bit of 2 weeks. And we all know say that 2 weeks we spend, we see President Bill not even get the energy for team up that much for talk to people like he lean on the podium. You see the discouragement that man, I don't want to spend another week now for jump back inside that private jet and go look for relaxation. So If I for listen to the people, if you see all them people, waiting people and they say they question where then they ask, then if you see no more people and want for bring them down. No, this is not the reality on the ground. You know, all they see. Get the calculation of how African president then they travel, how many times, then they left them place. Don't give the example over and over and over. For say President Bill no see when he no day, then people have to show up for work anytime we they want for show up. You know? You don't know that. You don't know say when he no day then now the 10 and the way then they plan for say, oh, I for go do this now, offline I for go do this. Meanwhile now relax, they go around and all that movements the way then they do is not bringing any production. Rather than expenses, then get the government card for swipe, full up the entire, then big tank there and go and come back with what they need for do. We continue to get the results. Once in a while, even with your smartness, even with your defense, once in a while that tool will come out. Now you see, so that Deputy of Information, Minister of Information, it come out. He agree, and it's true. Unless you want for continue for giving the lie. There is something inside him. We probably the whole to the truth. We he don't believe throughout in life. He try for make sure say family for no saying a liar. Picking them up for make and lie. And if the reports don't talk, say they know they do well, not to 110, not to 210. And then he can't sit down and say, oh, we they do well. After we don't build all the preamble, the foundation, where they lead to, yes, now make the results not there. Now you ask them the critical question. So, what do you think? And they say that this report is correct. It's not true. And sometimes, people are wait and get integrity. Sometimes they get just need for take the fall if you need for take them. But I think when you've been done practice throughout your life, from primary school, your parents then they tell you say, pa, be careful of lying because lies more one not it. Especially with the talking in government, things that will they go sit down and lie about it, they affect people in life. If that you lie, they lead to the loss of lives. They know you feel saying nah, just talk, not to just talk. Every time they say stuff where it affects people it make people and they lost their life. Paddy, I don't know how you they go sleep. I don't know. So these advice always the president and everybody been the go for go give on kush and then you they go sit down and they try for find a way how for balance. So how not they come? How not go help people? At one point when they say, "Oh yeah, not to better thing." At another point you say, "Oh my God, this we all need for fair we did party fair and then you want for to make like say not to serious thing." So once in a while you will get somebody way in whether religious belief or what type of belief, what kind of training we in gets, now you don't grow up with now that same life or ethic now one for continue for instill and begin their life. So you don't let the idea go sit on public, whether go there on the record forever. If they go, that thing they inside them. Where they tell us say pa, anytime go we go do you best. For tell the truth, so they boss them out. If una one for fire and now una fire, but that's the truth. For once somebody accepts that, because you already accept when they say you don't pass, you did not kind of way stay away. They say all in reality, they really reflect on the people but. Because the one day will then they help una forget small money as una say bigger business una dey. Obviously we already know because they form finance, is a finance bank governor been don't talk am. He say na bigger economy, so it been enter there for see how we go try for build them up, and then we push them out, so how we feel say we go team up. When somebody get ideas, we go help we for law will begin for the independent. My brother, anybody, you say no for say every morning somebody show up now you do month for that food no more. Every time we come now no more, and other things and they we probably if or contribute for let you benefit from them, but you need to do them. It's not easy for just to do them just like that. It's not easy. There's something else in it for pro. I'm not saying the one that we meet in the streets, but the one way they come to you a wealthy, get all kind thing, and then all the time he want for let you get. By the time you don't know if you not fruitful person and you want that person for be fruitful, you dey get assignment. Case in point, where go earlier this year. No one boy just they come around, now because way they been the build the fence, I be facing I be part of the workers, so they come, come, give pass few things and to them would they eat. No, one day would they go, would they get struggle by the gates. So tell us, party help we put some rock now, yeah. The rock not they fight they not the same land, just you and this other boy wanna do them. As we come on, he say no mix per work. He no mix per work. So he exile himself immediately. Now he exile himself. No get my car again now we place. Little assignments, young man, to old pa, young pa, and then plan be day. That day they are return and meet them don't do that. They are no with here for don't dump in pockets. But he clearly talk at me saying no mix by that type of job. Okay. Well, we no mix by that type of free bono we they come and take. Now the same thing. The one day we they go to they no get nothing free for we. If you they go for go big, we then give you half something waiting and they take it double. Because we get all these resources, we they go all now empower the military for grab land. Or instead of empower them, who say for don't come with two different tools, them let them involve in mining gold. Let them mine gold. Look at the price of gold. We get them all over. What is wrong? Therefore, don't mine them. Very strict. Somebody they collect them, come get them. They self being party. So they get 2-3 block bar of gold per month. You know how much than they? But this whole thing, like say, it's so difficult for cracky brain. That whole economy, they go depend for bigger. See where everybody now they concentrate for fix them place. All the way if you say they get money, we get homeless people in there. We get people in there where they depend per government. So when somebody come and concentrate per that, they cut everything off. You know how many US aid projects them, organizations that we then don't begin close na salon. Cause we like Mox come block it, close all the close, and any of their NGO branch then they or subsidiary NGO then they wait and close na salon. Guess what? Probably 15, 20, 30, 50 people them. We then don't lost job, and we they talk about family, 50 family, 60 family, and then family then they and get extended family. Sometimes one person we not be director for the province where they take care of 5, 6, 10 people them. Where then they go school, all that they close. See how the problem they mount, and we continue because it's very difficult. You tell me which students where they na school. All the time, they at the college dorms. If for they for 20 weeks, half of that weeks, they go, they go Kenema per meeting or whatever. When he go get time for study, how he for pass that exam? There is no time. We government this sit down and scratch the head. How we for produce for we say? We not left for give everything to people. Everything. Now just the give foreigners, give people for let them do it. How? Because you don't get time for even sit down and crack your brain small. Think small. How we for do am? How we for produce? How we for produce for ourselves? When last you asked the minister of mines, hey, if we as government they produce this for ourselves, now how much we will get per month? Braka with that message the next week. If we they provide produce gold, we they mine gold. How much you think say we will able buy pile together? They're all kind Ghanaians, Chinese, they're all over there in the bush, they mine all kind nonsense thing. Red dot thing, then they can't go to China. Say we then go shift and turn they turn to paint. That not been there na the plan. I tell you say na iron ore then they mine yet, then they go with red dot. It is well. A tough Sierra Leone problem, tough. Continue for lie. Then no the one day wait and wear that shoes then they feel them. The difficulty. Where the time come for let people and hold them accountable. One person go sit on some side and call the result. Until this change, now so me they see. People and go vote for exercise their right. You don't take away the life of me. I don't want you again. They vote for this person. Mr. Basket go sit on one side and call the result. High one for color. We're in trouble. Thank you so much, Tripwe. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Uma, welcome. What you get for me?
Thank you very much. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to we all Americans and we they celebrate Thanksgiving because we say now we dey pan eat because until now no we say we dey do not let's not fully commit. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I've been listening to Mike Brewer. People then continue for the talk say Mike Brewer and I work now what could you do? Because them pay out. That's now I can tell you now. Say Mike Brewer not to loss, not to be lost. If not be lost, something wrong. Mike Brewer in all day up. Because let me tell you, even nurses then at this forum boku like in object and a lie. Now job we heavily rely or depend on ethics because now people in life you they deal with. If you dey do that job, you always they lie for the patient. You know they stay there too long. If you always they lie, where patient time reach for a medication, you tell us say time not reach it. When the family call you, they want for know what to go on with their life, with their loved one, you dey lie on them. You not get for TD. Because the way where this man they behave, AAA get Thanksgiving, get together, we got a lot of family friends and we come. We get this one unique family member friends, our whole family, now Guineans them. But then they talk Creole, very, very good people, and I'm full of them. I me ashamed self. Where that woman they show me pictures them of the things that we mama did do we are. Then get a water park all now in Guinea. Mama did do we are. If build water parks them, if you see the new bus, them wouldn't come. And the bus stop them would don't build. Not to them rubbish, then they wouldn't go put it under study, they say, then they build bus stop. Then nonsense full, they wouldn't put in a free tongue. But then we bus. If you see the bus stop them, with that lady, they show me pictures there. They go next month like Guinea. they ask me in the talk about Mama Di. Now I say no, Mama Di get in good and bad. Now I say which one? For that, those one are the bad. I say because when somebody oppose then they go after the person, even if the person they oversee, then they go after people and but rather than that, in terms of infrastructure. Now he begin tell me about the beach. Now I say, you don't see we on beach there. Now I say, Connie, you know go tell me. Now Guinea are born, but me na Sierra Leonean. He said the same way. Now so we self we beach them in there. We with the throw away dirty in a gutter, water can go, way water come back. They say right now, with the bluff Senegal and the other French country. The things that we Mamadi Dumbuya they do, the infrastructures, the way they talk all about the currency, high and stable. It be need for tell me that. I'm not saying the currency don't stable. Because when Mamadi can a power, Mother be already did a power. We been the go na Guinea for go by now. There people and they go, my small sister be the go there. Who they are going to Guinea right now for go by? Now, like where you take dollar, then I have for go shop na London. The pounds are heavy. You need to get much for your money. You take dollar and I have for go na Europe. You need to get that much. But if you take pound sterling and dollar, you can't when you change it, you get more. So you get more stuff for buy. Nah, that's why they're not Guinea now. And Guinea the money now about 8,000 something. We did 22,000. So we don't double to the dollar. Less than 3 years or 4 years where this man don't take the power. We emit we own currency, even the time when we get into war, where nothing not been the function, the entire country come into a standstill. For 11 years, the money be still better. Under Mother Bio. I don't know why they not can bring that to this man. Under Mother Bio, that tell us say Mother Bio, a very useless guy. He cannot rule. He don't know how to rule. He don't know how to control economy. He don't know how to do. This man not to for say we dey try for exaggerate situation, but I doubt if not to matter be you tell them people here for them to create a special account for a travel one. Because if not somebody will responsible, when you hear you finance minister say what like that, you go tell us say, no. I don't want that. This country they really struggle financially. Wherever we in at the bank, if enough or me travel, that's fine. But you hear and say anything? But if you don't tell me they say in a president, any they deal with numbers, any they drill with money, when you ready for go, then just do for and what you need for do, then you go. So now the one that they do for and that do they, don't tell we say, well, we don't they do take, we not want go one day na Ministry of Finance, then tell we say nothing no day. So now we hope in accounts now, not going to put money there. So now one day we not go there, well, this man already for go by a lavish lifestyle, then we find out say money no day. Now disgrace. Now we hope in account. So for every 5 leons, 5,000 leons, where any taxpayer pay, 2,005 leons, or 250 leons for every 500 leons so they give 150 leons to go for this man in lavish lifestyle. That's it. Now a lavish lifestyle. Waiting this man don't ever bring for where they travel. We now they support this man. We not bring and come. We not show we. Some of we are visual learners. Show me. Let's see. We still talk about how we people that they die mercilessly. No health care. Patient that they get for tot the young water, plastic water, can go. Maybe na end the open small plastic and they put inside kitchen for let them wash. Now then they feed themselves. Hospital they supply food for patient. So you wonder, then get dietitian, and one of the most important disciplinary in our hospital, dietitian, a dietary department. Because when somebody's sick, you need for know which kind of food we for the eat. If you're a cardiac patient, you get for put her on cardiac diet. If na patient with na kidney problem or diabetic, you get for put her on diabetic diet. Now that they happen, how patient the when they able eat? What kind of tube feedings will they get? Then get any doctor they will they prescribe the right tube feeding. Then get dietitian where they follow. Then patient here for know if the patient they eat, if the patient they able eat, what type of supplement will for the gear for kind of opening appetite. If they gear any ensure or any kind of protein, because in they will eat solid food or the appetite no day. Because dietitian very important. Sierra Leone get any dietitian at the hospital. They not get them. So how patient then they cope up? And we all know food very important for nourishment. Very important. And the food again can be very specific to the type of disease or the type of problem where the patient gets. You know, go get patients who get heart problem, you give all kinds soul food, canned food, all kind thing we get mokuboku soul pana. Then get anybody? But this is not the problem. The doctors then what we get. How many doctors then? Every single part of your body, every single part of the human body get a specialized doctor who specialize in that field. You get neurologists now for the head, cardiologists now for the heart, nephrologists now for the bladder, man, woman part, reproduction, GI patient now the belly, the inside, intestine, orthopedic, the hips them, the knees, pediatry, patient for your foot them. We get all learning there. We get them. We get spine patient, doctors there. Patient that we get ENT, ear, nose, and throat. With that know what they specialize on. Ear, nose, and throat. We not get them. So if this useless nonsense man, they always sit on the talk, I hope now we sister and brother the way they interview them. Now then see them for the bring to them. You said we get this, we get how you go call the place a hospital where somebody will spend 4 years whatever medical school will they get a free tongue. They tell you what from your ear and your head all the way to your foot. Yeah, the one wanna ear doctor self, then get ear doctor for year. People are waking, go get bald head. We don't want bald head, we want forget ear. Then get doctor for that. Then get doctor for that. And get doctor because then they're my specialty. And the thing is, when you know they left for your specialty, you practice now. What's your specialty? Not they, you don't lost your license for practice. You don't lost some. You're not gonna be a cardiologist. You want to go treat somebody in Bel. No. I mean, you get general doctor winner. We call them PCP, primary care physician. Where you go there. Then are you primary care doctor. You tell and say you hate the heart, they say go do scan. If you go do scan, they see something that were not correct, and they refer you to hate the doctor. You can't say you get chest pain, this the heart, they say go do through the echo or go do so check. If not blood, they say go do blood. blood work. If numbers then can they, we like it refer you to cardiologist because no say that not how you feel. Go refer you to cardiologist. You're not just a primary care doctor. When something can want to feel it, they refer you to somebody who specializes on that. We get that in Sierra Leone. Now make people and they die. We just see a young man who die yesterday or day before yesterday. He go play ball, somebody kick on the head with boot, or if for them, this man be done the bleed. If in a country like that, or any country also, but the first thing they do na MRI. They see that bleed they right away, na surgery. They do an evacuation, take the blood out. It go take a while, a little practice, time, because you got to go on an intense therapy. But he can come back to. Maybe he can play. But that young man died because they don't even know what he for do. He said, in work, the talk said them they just they get infection medication. Infection for what? The man he bleed internally. He bleed inside his brain. What's that infection medication for he get? Because they don't know what him for do. Cannot not know what him for do. Cannot not get the know-how. They not get the doctors them. They not get the equipment them. They don't know what him for do. So now so we people and they die. But we get them two people that will continuously they talk say we get hospital. Fatima Bio bill hospital. Una ask Fatima Bio when that hospital they done at 31. Say do ya this year. No gonna oversee for go do you pap smear. No gonna oversee for go do mammogram. Gonna 34. And Tina you be like hospital you be in the right? You send a hospital right? Go there, let them go squeeze you, Bobby. Go put you, Bobby, in a machine. The machine, the way you build it, go put you, Bobby, there. Let the machine squeeze out. Let it look for cancer. Go there, let them go check pap smear for cervical cancer or whatever. Uterus, whatever. Go there. Madabio, next time, no go to Germany. Go to 34, let them go put finger on your back end. For check your prostate. You don't reach up there per age. You don't go check your prostate. You get mind, you don't get mind. Because you know say doctors, they're not ready. Then why wanna continue for like give people and say who get hospital? You not even trust the people for put bandage. But bet anybody say madam a finger cut right now, this morning, tomorrow you go to London. Or maybe go Turkey. He even trust the doctor than a Lebanon pass we own the whole Ghana salon. But in the talk say they would not build hospital. Then this guy, they continue for life. Marabio from where he done the travel, this 7.5 years. And the man not even knows in 7.5 years. June of next year, then the 8 years. They get 2 more years for go. Who's how we don't go from here? Nothing. But if you continue for the lie, give people them. I want to make this man understand. Say, now that's hopefully what the epic do. Let Lambrana themselves and the other show them begin do that. Let Sierra Leoneans begin the call. If not 10 people themselves, will not get a chance to them call. Because the one at the SLPP supporter, the self-service alone, not to the one where they pass the way big go. The one that will not know who say any of the one that will they enjoy the commode. Let them call them, let them read them. Maybe in go feel say, maybe then people that will call that day epic, maybe na APC people are no more call. Because then you always feel say, now I'm not going to sit down and say, we get 1 million supporters, we got 4 million. You can get 10 million supporters. If you never do anything for them, they're still going to talk out. So make him know say, them people in the way they call, so just say PC people and call who? SLPP people accept call. Because everybody know who side this country day today. This country day at a standstill. This country need to move. The other thing I want for talk, we all will be they cry down on the mayor, Yvonne Akisoya, me na one of them, say he need to work with the central government, he need to work with the president. Well, I see something online then this year. Hopefully that comes to true. Then bring some investors. I don't know if na Lebanese people where they can't take over this recycling. The Medina Bome, I don't know if na the New Road Bome or the one at Bowling Street. The Medina then this here. I don't know what in the pan do they can go for higher than before then they. Hopefully they will begin to recycle that today. Look, we get some sanity. Look, we pack them. Then there's just somebody been they show me pictures. I don't know if na old picture because now all man can show all kinds of things. Now that Laguma Beach, where the water they bring the dirty cover the beach. Everything that country, Sierra Leone just to go backward. And the kind pace where Guinea to go is shameful. And this young man, not even 50 years yet, he's in his 40s, and he just take over. And look at the things that where Mamadi Doumbouya they do na Guinea. The lady they show me all the train. So we don't get passenger train now because the train not be Guinea been get before. Not being goods. Be the transport. And then get passenger train. If we see the boss stop them, then some of we own themselves in America. He said the boss, they don't come. They not begin run it no more. They don't come. Because left day, if you see the ambulance them, red one them, they pass 1,000. That's incident today. Me Guinean friends them. With the weapon, they bluff me. You see the ambulance them. If we on the whole Ghana, look the one that what we get. Then now the hospital transport van that we get. Nobody no ever call the ambulance. Will not get ambulance. You will not know how ambulance look. Lord we teach you. So not ever hope you want to say Sierra Leone get ambulance. Will not get ambulance. Then they will get now medical transport vans them, not to ambulance. So we not get ambulance. So not even go for that nonsense here, make noise there. Not to ambulance. You will leave now overseas. If you know one day see the inside ambulance or you know one day see ambulance, please go to any hospital. Go just sit up by the emergency room. Where ambulance they bring patient and come. Look inside. If fever ICU. Go look inside any of them paramedic ambulance and they look like ICU. Because when they take them very, very ethic cases, gunshot or whatever in the streets. If it's an so no more than they lay there, no more they run, they go with them. Then they begin to take care of the inside that motoka, the IV, everything they before then they reach the nearest hospital. Then they go now, so then they give the doctors them information. So you don't know na ER, you know. By the time where that patient, that ambulance, they go inside, that on the cellar they don't already tell you that then doctor then they because as they come, then they already the telephone communication they go on. The problem, wherever where they come, they don't stand by. Everything we need, where they need for get ready, it already. By the time where that patient they reach the team don't already ready. They don't handle that patient. It's not surgery, sleep for be done, bam, bam, x-rays, CT scan, MRI, operating room, bam, now go then go so. Now that then they call medical center, now that then they call hospital. We not even get clinic. Una sit down and they tell us say water, even who side demand they go walk, una boss who side they go walk, fire hydrant not day. Then una still they talk, this my guy, this guy something not right. Something not right up in head. But we're not going to continue for the lie give people and treat people then kind of way when it's not to that old salon again, no. Not to that 1970 or even 1980s or even early 90s. Social media, they have all over the place now. Now we they see, we know what's up. When we see our spirit, we know. Even if you not get nothing to do with medical field, where you see hospital, you do not say this is not hospital. Not to them trash that they will get. Now we neighbors and they speed past whistle with young man, we just take over. And a military way take over. Look what they do. Look, una go Guinea. Go see. Me out then I bluff people and can't have they bluff me. It's shameful. This man they work all over. This victim, he don't grab first, he don't go Usai, he go all the way to Angola. What you don't go do na Angola? What you matter be you go do na Angola? Whose benefit where Salon get? What go get from Angola? Angola na all rich nation. Na oil you go big because na the work that trade deeper, bigger. Na oil you go big na Angola. Angola na East or Southern African country. What you would get? What you go do? Angola not a part of ECOWAS. What you go do na Angola? How many East African countries that wanna they see the president in the council no more? The only one where they can right now, na Kigami, because he got very good rapport with this man na Guinea. The man take her as a mentor. Now he make it they can the fast. But I don't go to Twitter. You don't ever see Ankana. Don't go to Gabon. You don't ever see Gabon president Kana. Then countries that way don't go. Kenya. You don't ever see Kenya. Even one time, mother, he and the president of Egypt, where they meet up na United Nations. A couple of years ago, he wrote the guy, he cajoled the guy. I would like you to come to Sierra Leone. Probably the man they look at the life say you crazy. What are the good do that nonsense place there? Now he had not that good. And also that the Egyptian president be they say you hate no what are the good do under? I don't crazy now. Now they even you see the this is so sad. What you go do? You dey see the Eastern African countries that they come. Go back me life say not to so much of West African countries, president and they run to go na East Africa. They go and look. What you go look? Now so you go pa inauguration na Kenya. Where they not invite them, they no say they come. The president they go cut the man off guard. He no even know how to pronounce his name. They go call him my brother, Bio. Because the man no even know say they come. What you go do there? Who call you? Grab the go all the way in Namibia. What you go do there? Would I invite you? What you go find Angola? Just for waste nation resource.
Bilateral. The word is bilateral.
Bilateral for do what? What you we don't get? From where Mother Bio kind of power, in which we get porous hospital, we not still get them. In which we get a dreadful light, we not still get them. In which we get bad road them. Down there are not for talk. Then there's here Mr. Mambo. Just show we roads them, over 6 of them. Now in your constituency, now in your neighborhood, now the south, they road them, they all na the south. I did that man go show with video. Not so bad that road there, so look at we bridge them. Inside the capital city, look at the bridge them. That bridge road in St. John, I end up almost one for broke. So now they block halfway, left halfway. Until then they back there for court, they kill people them. They go back Chinese them back for let them make them patch. Like now they do the one at Savage Street.
You say
this man not so.
I tell you say you go and talk no more. You say what you go do na Luanda, Angola. Now the AU summit be all. And when be they he link up with the Prime Minister of Ireland. Yeah, Mr. Michael Martin, when the Prime Minister, and he committed to straighten bilateral. I did tell you about this thing, bilateral ties. You don't go straighten now. I did tell you.
God, I be don't ask you back then this year. Why Sierra Leone? Why you punish Sierra Leone so God? Why you give with this? Why you give with this?
It's bilateral. It's bilateral. Accept that word.
Hey God.
And the Prime Minister in Ireland who don't go get bilateral, so it's.
Now when you see them, any side we go, now in the fed for take pictures, people them. Inside it go in the fed for take picture.
He say Modi don't post them, so that one they no work again. Modi poster. Yes, yeah, Modi, the Prime Minister in India, them be snap. And the poster.
Yes. He said that the Prime Minister and poster.
Yeah, the Prime Minister poster. I check it out. He poster. That one don't like talk. He don't broke. So not talk that day again. Right now the Prime Minister na India post president be where they to snap. But not to no more he post beaucoup. But himself he did snap with people there.
He take pictures for people them, so he posts them. But all them bilateral here, where the dividend, where they don't yield. I mean, sure, where the dividend, where them bilateral here don't yield. In all day, money no day. In the mic, brewer, self don't see, don't talk, say, we not got money no day. The minister of finance don't come and say, money no day. Every £1 away they can don't tell we say money no day. But anytime where they put mic na their face, then go tell we say we take over, we not meet nothing. We are not supposed to meet anything. Because the reason why we not in a power, that because nothing not been in the cover. Because if something be there and the one that will be there, they do well, no reason not there for vote for una. If then they do well, why don't vote for una? So the reason why they vote for una, that because the one that will vote on and not say nothing not been there, they not been the will them better. Now it make them say no una come. So why would I continue for the tell people them say nothing not be there? We not meet nothing. We know that. Now make them call una say government. What you got for do now? For make something. Waiting at the tea where do we meet na Guinea? Go ask the we are. So when you take over, way over through that old path, what you waiting you meet? Because the boy is smart. Like a very smart young man. I go bet me life say, where he take over, he not mix billions and billions of dollars. But because he's smart, he know what he do. Go check in Guinea, go ask how many times Dumbuya don't travel. How many times Dumbuya don't travel? From Guinea go anywhere. Because the young men are na Burkina Faso not for talk. Go ask. Now the entire Africa, let them check all the president them. How many times they don't travel out of the country? And check we own. Now night and day. So if all this bilateral and all this you go make for business, where the businessman that we don't come? Where the factories are working in Sierra Leone? Where we young people and they can work. When I tell me, say, when I go create 500,000 jobs in 5 years. Now 3 years, now they can done soon. Next year, June. 3 years they can done. Even 100 jobs when I not create them. But Alpha Khan, they tell we say, then people are wouldn't give flower because now flower missy and not see seed for good plants, now job creation. The Minister of Labor tell we say, we take we young girl them, it can't go for prostitution, for let Arabango sleep with them, now job creation. That tells you how reckless and out of touch them people are be. But Lord, go no more. Until they get the people who they talk for them, we'll find out. I thank you and a merry, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Thank you very much, man. Now, man, I talk for himself, by himself. Now, I endorse what he say. I just say, I make on know. See, this is all on Omar. Usman, welcome. What you get for we, sir?
Thank you so much, people, for talking me through and getting the program as usual. Thank you so much, and we'll follow us there. Those who ask them for continue to support any channel, started the YouTube and all areas, and the radio, subscribe and everything, so that you should go able for show your own job to the nation more and more. Thank you so much anyway. But regarding the issue of this diplomacy and we civil servants, the more, because at that point, the more we talk, bring here today, we talk of the public servants, the area outside the military, now one kind side, talk of these hands and where they even guide we with guns and which are then link towards anything way bad. But now we don't link them now to bad thing when land grabbing. Some of the military, they are holding guns, and they link them to drug cartels. Some of them, then they link them to peace. Some of them link them to just robbery. And some of them are just one day we can attack unnecessary when they misbehave. We don't see all that. Some with holding guns. But what about the leaders then now where they hold the administration and the diplomacy? Talk of government, and they always say we emerge for being a democratic country. But the risk then being a democracy, we they avoid the area where anything we bad for like camp all the democracy or anything with it threaten and I we don't see it happen around. But how they go handle them are the biggest challenge. How the government go handle the civil servants? They don't say they go come during the sixth parliament. Now the sixth parliament, the opening, you don't emphasize say the civil servants you want for reform them. They hand that over to Timbo and other things for labor and other people and they can this reform process. But how the reform process get for affect. But then they know themselves know so the challenge na behavior. Who are these people? Who did it? Get the permanent secretary, how the method of payments, the method they wouldn't do procurement, how you go get the system. The government tell me say again, then go can reform them by bringing this electronic system where everything will be electronics from the government side, from parliament, they go. That means the DSTV, they will come, they make people would have come with financial acts. Then the government say, well, we don't bring to the World Bank, we don't get the national switch. But the national switch, not only for rip out people, then they would get more finance from them. They indirectly for use them like the mobile network. Then they use them. Other people in the banks, then they use them. But when the government now for let them try get this inside the system, where if you say procurement, they go through. There is transparency, they account for anything. Then you see the area for let go see waiting at the social and economic rights. Because when a civilian get the social and economic rights for kind sign now their structures and they get accountability. But if you don't see the structures and they get with excuses why they build them, then they get the civil servant unable to do the work. Now we don't see the civil servant and say, okay, they want to do something like a work for can do procurement and development. And then now the civilians they say, well, that money they own I don't bring, want to know about them or whatever money they bring, they go because our tax will not be done collect. And now we see even the percentage of what in the NRA collect. Well, how many billions? I think that they aim for 26 billion. They said already 16. I think they need another 2.3 billion leons. On a new one. Or they will cap what they expect forget for the year by January before April. So you see all this transparency, how we will connect them, how we will be transparent for later couple they will see that the civil rights. When section 3, they always emphasize these are the civil and economic rights. Then therefore no. Then therefore nothing the president is spend because from taxation. The one they go encourage them for do more. So that if they pay them tax, they know see what they don't pay for that part for go, you bring back more. But if all this they come from donors, and when they expect that when they build up when own civil service and the civil structures when they try for build up, they know they work with your probability because now expect and you can't budget from expecting. Therefore only increase tax. Like be on the alarm, you see, you don't mention that. So now that section, now we get for pay for the debts them who don't incur again. Would you pay the tax? And the people that only pay the tax then will pay again for the debt indirectly by coming to add more tax because when I don't get internal debt and then the one when I don't go bring procurement don't pull development no day an example like Tomabom how things they go there with some other infrastructural building because the civil servants they are not well in the way where they will communicate with each other who will put a system but see we no want for reform the reform not just for look say we want for look wages we say will get the wages we say the source of the revenue how we go able or we go cut this man we give this or from then another method una want do we would see but how you go equate how many people and plenty will they get so in case they cut from there it go do for everybody within the civil servant to the lower payroll. It's a matter of just the civil servant structure when social amenities. Because if you look at the standard of living, you talk of the structures they wouldn't do, because the standard of living, and when you compare them to inflation and things that don't can do for reform, it's a big challenge. But most of the time, when presidents then fail, there is a statesmanship who they will always engage themselves into. Because when international interests, we say salon their own voice deep and global importance now for let them go talk. Say their own word and they will get the statesmanship, you say you get the cards. and then you see how the spokespeople and they kind of interpret of waiting they go on. So you begin to judge the idea of waiting at the going around, trotting around the globe, for saying at the world stage, now in go come for can't help. And then when the world stage they come for can't help, some of the structures they are not well informed, because the IMF and the World Bank are an example, because we now get a deficit of what you will be expect for the GDP. So that deficit now they finance through tax now. You see, I think how many billions, you can't get the right figure, but at 2 point something, 29 or so. But there is a figure who will not be expecting at this now with GDP. But because of whatever structures they will not put on taxation, no work the way for can, or the structures they will not forget proceeds from the sales of the minerals or from other types of areas they will not go see this are export product. It's not a, because the farming and the mining, that was the one who then we don't put as the baseline of GDP. So that's why IMF and World Bank forecast say if that year work, now this will not go get. So when they forecast, not tell you say una they get that. If not this and this will not put in place, that's now we expect forget. So, but if we are not go, we always get the deficit because of the way we handle the civil servants and the systems we want to put in place for them to work. Well, it's a big challenge. Now you see they going to trot on the global stage for saying now they go do peace and security structures. Well, the peace and security structure again is knowing what are the cause. We see why Guinea-Bissau first, or why they overthrew, or why this happened. So, but if you are looking, it's a matter of cartel system. It's because all around the area where you talk about the Guinea-Bissau, that's something where you go with drug dealing. The Navy, the Army, they will be this patrol at the sea. Now then they catch in America, go serve here as they can. Then like I say, they go attack, and I think 2022. So now they still suspect and they do this. So people that even suspect say, now even ask the guy for like can pull him. Because they again, then they tell we say no. Now because there is somebody who want for kind inside for like go force the opposition for like can, but it's a matter of drug cartelling. And waiting at the causes that we get for go address you as a statesman, where you say now you the chair the ECOWAS, how you go able for deal with this thing. You the deal with them for like a chance go come for something who not the hide who no know, or the reality who not they try for discuss. But it's a matter of understanding within then at the stage of the global area who not the talk of peace and unity. That you get this global stage of union trusting for visit for say now for development where you equate anything and they well why then you not been the go virtual instead of make, because this is more serious when a security threat to that area and a threat to West Africa, because when you see I think that between Senegal Ivory Coast or so, because now for that even at some points they suspect cancer man because they get rebel then group on a cancer man in that Senegal area, so they go attack and again Bissau. So these are the things you go for work out how you go look into deep know this will go happen. But if you not be know, they will not know certain things that way they go now for them why they behave so, then you they can have for include others then for learn can't talk, but see for do what you know they set the strategy in place for security, or now they set a strategy in place for know what thing happen, or now they put a threat for say well if we not do this we send a troop. But remember now a big constraint, and when they talk of the army now that they only be in Nigeria, that's again your pressure when internal pressure when they get the internal security problem with Boko Haram or those attacking the Islam or whatever, and again at the north. So it's a matter of how you are putting the risks and looking at the reward. The risk and the reward, how you be able for balance and for like development kind of the nation. Now the biggest challenge we get now they come down now to the civil servant we get for deliver. So these are the things we don't know how government get for really put these things in place where everything will be in a network. Then for internal problem the way you don't solve for, then you think of the global stage. In case you will bring the thing will well. Because if you're not somebody where they deal with eggs, you can forget egg carriers, shipment things and way be saying in case shock car. You know go broke. But if you say they just gather in a basket or get certain things and with dangerous things and how get for secure them for let them be able to reach the person, because even needle is useful. Now when you take you took person necessarily, but if you know say this needle is now for injection for let the person go like they secure them, sterile and take as in pull on the injector, pull on the put inside the sharp bin. But if I train down at the ground for let that person mass them in case you get HIV or infection, you don't get infection itself. So these are the things we get for put in place. What are the structures we get for can receive this development where they go for? or waiting at the problems why they go look for structures and things and where they can help these structures in place. But if people are there when are civil servants, they sell it from the top side where they deal with them more and more, because between them and the ministerial, whether the MDs together with all these other public servants, they the deals and they go where you talk of it therefore need a structured civil servant. But this is a big challenge. Well, I only hope see them we're able to look, because recently electricity, see what they call dryness energy. When I saving multi-tech protect, when they can't put solar again. Okay, it's fine and everything all right, because they are coming in small structures. But how you go able to expand this? How you go able to expand and say, well, let we self get solar panel, let's buy them from China, let's buy these things from areas where they produce the best one there. And then we invest them. Rather than we just go say we can't people and what they can't do, they go say terms and conditions they apply. You see, or in case it's available. So these are the things, and because then they can make their own profits. But not for can make a losses or for can donate. Now they don't profit and invest. And as time they go, now so then they become loose. Nobody now go check again. Now with this even the MNOs, the owner the mobile, how you say it's in price, this they go down and this they do what you want for do. Because there are no structures who will get for look slow revising structure. I don't pronounce them, but how much structures will they try for put in place for relate to each other. One they talk to the other one. So in case now they see investigation, now one green act, they don't know what's the problem they. But yeah, investigation would they, because the one that we involved in the ripping off of the nation, now then they now the sector, so then they block any side. Then they block any side with the information for transfer from the bank. Let them know say without open bank account, incorporate the show for say who knows say police couple or if any bank or any transaction or government don't go receive a loan, the ministry they announce they show them anything is there transparent. Then the bank they see what they go on, the central bank, and then the central bank they deal with this commercial bank for monitoring. But if all this chain already they go now get the national switch, they will not get financial intelligence, they wouldn't they for check all into and then they follow hand. So it's a matter of they know what in they go on. But we keep praying for those one they would and behold them areas they are, they not will become linked to anything. Gonna when you feel with pride, now in they always cause you let you know get room for wisdom. And I only hope say they will get wisdom for let them go pull away pride, go now for self-interest, for let them go build a nation. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfrain.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
Yeah. We done today. It's Black Friday. Is you excited? Yes, now the American way. What are you excited? No. So the Black American Akata. They don't make let them know say, la left bar. So they listen. Sorry. Forget see, we are global. I can't talk this kind of way they talk. So sorry. No, now the Black Friday excitement. We go there back here later today. Till we meet back. Triple A say, tata.